Hello and welcome to World of Tesla. So today we're going to talk about the key fob. So this is the box. You can see a little part on the front that says Tesla on it. This is the box that will come with your Model X. So when you take delivery of your Model X, you'll get a box like this. And inside it, if you open it up, it says X on the top. Ta-da! You have your key fob. So if you take this top part off, it actually comes with a second key fob in here. As well as what looks like two keychains and a little tool. The key itself is pretty convenient. It has a lot of things like proximity detection, things like that. So you can essentially just take this key if you like the way it looks, and you can stick this in your pocket, stick it in your bag. If you're a woman, you can stick it in your purse. And as long as you have this key nearby, you can always the doors will open, and you can always stick your hand in there and push it to unlock and things like that. The only issue is many of us like to still carry this key on a keychain with our other keys. So Tesla includes a way to do that. So this is the keychain portion, and this here is the tool. So there's a little tool that looks like this and a keychain. And you use this tool to pry open the back of your key. So the back of the key says Model X on it. This is also how you would replace the battery. There's a little notch on the top here. It may or may not be all that visible in the video, but there's a little notch there. You stick the tool into that little notch. It'll just fit in there perfectly. Get it really snug in there, and then you just click it up. It'll make that little clicking sound, and this will just open up, and now you have your key fob opened up. You'll also see that there's a little notch on the top. So what you essentially want to do is get this little loop portion of the threading into that little notch. So this part's it's not difficult, but it can be a little bit difficult to get this really snug in there. So usually what I do is you can use like something like a pen. I try to use the actual like notch tool that I use to actually open this, and what I do is I kind of push it in there as deeply as I can. So what you can kind of see in there, if you can see that, is I got the string in there. It's in there pretty deep, and at that point I can snap this back on. So when you snap this back on, make sure you snap the front hood, the front part of the car in first. Make sure that's in there really well, and then you just push this up to close it. So now you have the key fob on a keychain, and you can always attach this keychain onto your other set of keys and things like that. Maybe in a future video I'll go over all of the cool functions that this thing has. I mean, you can double click the windows here for the Falcon Wing doors. You double click the front here. You can double click the trunk. That'll open up the trunk. You can double click the top, and that'll unlock everything. You can push it once, it'll lock everything. You can also close everything up. So a lot of cool stuff that you can do with this. Yeah, the one advanced thing is you can actually hold down the trunk here, and that will open up your charging port. You can even use this to summon your car. So there's a lot of cool features and functionality, but this is the key fob, and I think it's pretty unique for the Tesla, and I think it's actually a great way to use your car.